Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Saturday. It is January the 12th, 2019. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So we're gonna look at the stakes races, races 9 and 11. So let's get on to it. Some good turf action. The ninth race from Gulfstream Park, it's the Grade 3 Tropical Turf. It's going for a purse of $100,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses. 7 will go on the turf course. The 8 horse is a main track only, so he only draws in if this race is taken off the turf, which I hope not. They're going the distance of ground here of 1,600 meters or 1 mile on the Gulfstream Park lawn of the turf course. The rail's at 48 feet, which means they'll be using kind of the middle portion of the turf course, which is good. They haven't used that lane in quite a while. Top selection here. I know he's the favorite. I think he should run well. Would be the 6 horse, Heart to Heart. I'm gonna go 6-2-4-3 in the superfecta. 6-2-4-3 super. Top selection is 6 horse, Heart to Heart. This 8-year-old horse by English Channel, the old man. Brian Lynch trains. Julien Leperoux gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came the 6th of October at Keeneland, 1 mile in the Shadowell Turf Mile. He ran an absolute crap race. He finished 9th by 12 3/4 lengths. He broke well that day, set the pace early on, but then he just hit the wall around the far turn, couldn't keep up. It was at the end of a very tough campaign. I just don't think it was a day to win. Also, the turf was a little bit wetter than expected. He likes a rock hard, firm turf course. I think he'll see it today, and I think he'll run a lot better. Before then, the 4-star David Saratoga, about a mile on the inner turf course. He finished 6th by 8.5 lengths there, and he had a horrible race, one of his worst races of his lifetime. He lost all chances at the beginning and didn't break all that well and was just behind most of the race. Wasn't a day to win. It made through for the winner of Voodoo Song, who ran a hell of a race there. And then before that, in the Shoemaker Mile at Santa Anita, 1 mile, May 28th, he finished 2nd by a neck. He stalked most race, had the lead, and then got overtaken in the stretch, but he ran a good effort there. And then before then, the Maker's 46 mile, he won by 1 3/4 lengths at 3.5 to 1 on lead all throughout. He ran a massive effort. He hasn't run here at Gulfstream Park in a little over a year. He ran last year's Gulfstream Park Turf, which is now known as the Pegasus Turf Cup. But in the Gulfstream Park Turf last year, he won by 1 3/4 lengths, and on the front end going a mile and 1/8, he just took off. It was a very easy race, and then he won the finished 7th in last year's Fort Lauderdale, where he had a horrible beginning. Sometimes he doesn't break, but if he breaks well today, he's the only speed in this race, and I think he can get away with it. 4 to 5. I'll take the chances, and I'll single him in the multi-race. So to recount my selection for the 9th from Gulfstream, it's the Grade 3 Tropical Turf. Gonna go with the 6 horse, Heart to Heart. I'm gonna go 6-2-4-3 in the superfecta. It's race number 11, the feature race on the program. The 11th race, it's the Marshua River Stakes. It's a Grade 3 race going for a purse of $150,000. Race for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going to post a distance of ground here of 1,700 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the Gulfstream Park lawn, the turf course. 1,700 meters, a mile 16th. I show the diagram, just gives me a second to look down in my notes, just bear with me. The rail is out at 48 feet, so again, that's the middle portion of the turf course. The other races on the program today are at 115 feet, which is the most outest part of the turf course, if that even made sense. The rails are quite far apart today, but my top selection here in the Marshua River, I like the 1 horse, Bellavis. I'm gonna go 1-7-3-8 in the superfecta. 1-7-3-8 super. Top selection of 1 horse, Bellavis. 5-year-old mare by Tappet. Tom Pletcher trains. Javier Castellano picks up the mount. The horse's most recent outing came about a month ago here at Gulfstream, 1 mile in the My Charmer handicap. Grade 3 event. The horse finished 4th by 3 1/4 lengths there. Stalked most of the race and just never got the good closing kick. I think coming back to Gulfstream, a little bit of time, getting used to the climate, I think he'll run a lot better than he did last time out. Before that, at Belmont, 1 mile, October 24th, an optional 80 claimer. First off the break, first start in 11 months. He won by a length there. Stalked early, had a great turn of foot in the end, and he got it. It was a good run there for the first start in 11 months, and first start under the care of Tom Pletcher. Was previously trained by Jimmy Toner and ran in the safely kept stake, a Laurel 7 furlongs November of 2017, where the horse finished 8th by 7.5 lengths. Didn't break all that well and basically lost all chances at the break. Never getting into it. And then before that, in the Pebbles at Belmont, 1 mile in October of 2017, horse finished 7th by 3 1/4 lengths. And again, didn't break all that well. It cost him at the beginning. If you look at the races in 2017, this horse, if he didn't break, she lost the race. She didn't break well in the Indiana Grand Stakes, lost it. Didn't break well in the Pebbles, lost it. Didn't break well in the Safety Clap, lost it. The last race where she actually broke well in 2017 was the Drum Top Stakes at Suffolk, going a mile on the turf course. Wasn't a tough field at all, but she won by 2.5 lengths, and she won very convincingly. She likes this turf course, 2-1 on it. Both those races she ran on it were pretty good races. She actually win the Ginger Brew in early 2017 here, going 7.5. So she likes this turf. I think she'll really run well. 7-2, Javier Castellano. Watch out for. Again, I would single this horse in the multi race. I think you could single in a few spots in these stakes races, but the other races for the slate pick 4, like the race number 10 is a race you want all because it looks incredibly difficult, and race number 8, it's a very tough main race also, so that's a race you want to go deep in. But race number 10, if you want my opinion, here's a pick 3 off the top of my head. I wasn't going to play it, but pick 3 with race number 9. I would single the 6 horse. Race 10, I would all, because that's the race you're going to see something stupid come in. I wouldn't surprise me a 20-1 shot come in race number 10. And race 11, I would single the 1 horse. So it's going to cost you $11, I would guess, for $1 for this pick 4 or pick 3, or $6 for 50 cents, but or whatever, 5.50. But race number 10 is a very wide open race. But race number 11 and the other stakes races, I think you could single. So to recap my selections now for the 11th from Gulfstream, it's the grade 3 Marshua River. Gonna go with the 1 horse Belavis. Gonna go 1-7-3-8 in the superfecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck.